Hello everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play God of War. So today we will continue to clean up the Lake of Nine and light all the braziers in the process. And we're going to continue with this place. We already had a quick look around last episode and it seems that we have to get this Wind of Hell to this shrine over here and also a number of wind traps over here to open up that rune chest. So yeah, first of all, let's try to find a way to get to that Wind of Hell. Okay, we have another gate here. Because this is just back where we came from. Yep. Doesn't really help me much. I need to find a way into that tunnel where the Wind of Hell. Well, this is a rather confusing place altogether. Okay, apparently this is an area where I have not been before because there's enemies. Okay.
They were pretty weak.
Yeah, I guess they were just some Tatzelwurms. Okay, here we go. That's the Wind of Hell. What else do we got here? Okay, this is just the dead troll or whatever. And what is up here? Just a normal chest. Right. Okay, now we got the Wind of Hell here. Now, I don't assume I can just open this gate from this side. No, so I have to take it all the way around. And, well, I guess these wasp nest-like structures should have alerted me to the fact that there's dark elves around. Okay, we have one wind trap over here. So maybe that's going to be our first step of the puzzle. Let's grab the wind. Let's put it inside this wind trap. Okay, now let's see. There's another one over here. Okay. That should work out. The door is closing. Can we go around to reach that wind trap? Yes, we can. Okay, so now, let's see if we can somehow get it into, those wind traps that have runes on them. I mean, this should work, right? And you go inside here. Okay, there's the runes, but I guess I have to, like, activate the proper one. How would I do that? Do I just, like, hit it with the X? Let me have a look at them over here. Okay. So this is the one I need. Okay, this doesn't work. I guess I just have to remove the wind trap in the right moment again. Alright. There we go. I hope that this is going to work. Let's put it back into this wind trap. And yep, there we go. That is one rune down, and I see another wind trap over here. And can I reach this one from all the way over here? Well, not quite, but maybe from here. Yep, there we go. Now, let's see. I need, I think, a Thoidas and a Raido. Which one do we got here? There's a Thoidas. Let's remove the wind. And yeah, I guess I need to store it in here temporarily. And okay, I can already see the final wind trap. There we go. So again, can I reach? Yep, it's all within reach of this wind trap. Neat. And you go in right here. And now I need the Raido. There we go. And I guess I'm going to put it back here. Alright. That should open the chest. And now we can figure out how to get the wind to the shrine. Symbol of cunning, solid sputter from steel, symbol of tenacity. Well, I don't really think I need any more of these symbols. But the materials still might be useful to some degree. Now, let's see. I can grab the wind from here, but where would I put it? Can run through here. But I doubt I'm close enough to the shrine to get it all the way over there. Okay, we have another wind trap over here. This might work out. Oh, and there's one over here. Okay, I guess we will store it in that one temporarily. There we go. And now we will put it into this one. Okay, this might be close enough to the shrine. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Assuming I can reach it from here. And there we go. Shrine opened. Grips of the cursed flame, legendary blades pommel. Probably don't need that one either. But okay, I guess I'm done here. Let's continue. And on to the next tower, I suppose. I mean, this is where the Jotunheim Tower is supposed to be. Of course, since it's not here, we can't light that brazier. That's a bit of a problem.
You're familiar with the tale of Skoll and Hoti, bringers of day and night?
Oh yeah, the wolf giants.
Aye. They were born of the arch-wolf Hrothwitnir, a great nemesis of the Aesir gods. Odin captured them as pups and kept them in the kennels of Asgard to hold his foe at bay. But when the sun and moon grew mutinous and stood still, Odin put Skoll and Hoti to use. With his ancient magics, he cast the wolves to the heavens, and they began their chase. And long shall they chase, but not endlessly, for it is foretold that someday Skoll and Hoti will catch and devour their prey. And that day shall be Ragnarok, the twilight of the gods.
But Ragnarok is supposed to be Odin's doom, isn't it? Why would he set the wolves loose if it fulfills the prophecy?
Precisely the question, lad. It's always about control. The wolves determine when Ragnarok begins, and now he controls the wolves. A battle fought on his timetable is a battle he better stands to win.
Okay, that doesn't seem to make a lot of sense. He had them in a kennel. How much more control does he want? Setting them loose seems to reduce his control. Anyway, I'm pretty sure I don't have to go back here. That's just the Volunda mines. Also, I do believe that Skull and Hearty are supposed to be offspring of the Fenris wolf. Not in Mimir's story, apparently, but I feel that is either an alternative version. I mean, Norse mythology is not always very consistent. There are sometimes different versions of the same story, so I wouldn't rule it out that in some versions there's a wolf called Hotvignir, but I've never heard of that before. Okay, there's something going on over here that needs to be investigated.
You can beach over here.
And so we shall. Okay. I'm definitely hearing some enemies somewhere. Hang on a second. Let's make sure this place is safe before we look around. Well, there we are. Let's maybe get rid of that guy first. And now this one. And we also have someone over here. Oh, you're going after Atreus. Figures. And got another guy here.
Nicely done.
Alright, that seems to be all. Okay, now let's see what we can find around here. Well, this is apparently a boat dock, but without a boat. Oh, look at this over here. Okay, there's clearly something going on top of this. Oh, hang on a second. It's a treasure. Some of them I just find by accident without actually looking at my treasure map. Creation Island. Yeah, I kind of remember that one. Okay. First of all, let's get rid of this over here. Rage of the Titans. Light runic attack. A rapid blade attack that ends in a devastating swipe that launches enemies into the air. Yes. Maybe I do like this. But again, first I need to upgrade it and see how it compares to Rampage of the Furies. Okay, now let's see what we can do about that. Oh, hang on a second. Oh, I see. This one is freeing up the bell over here. Oh, I can't open the gate as long as the bell is moving. Figures. Okay, I'm guessing I also can't, like, try to close it and open it. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can do about this. I mean, I could try to activate the other bells first. Run through here, close the gate, and then activate this one. But for some reason, I don't think that's how it's supposed to be done. Maybe let's check out the place up here first. Okay. Got a wheel. Oh, the wheel is moving the big wheel. But to what purpose? Oh, it's freeing up the passage. Okay, I think I know how it's done, but I need a boat on this beach, so hang on a second. Let me take this boat to the other side. Close the door. Take the boat back here. Then the door will still be closed, and I can activate all the bells. Right? This should work. Alright.
Lemire, why don't you tell us the story of the giant that stole Thor's hammer?
Happily, my boy. It involves your friend Freya, too, though I don't expect it's one she'd enjoy being reminded of. The giant was called Thrym. And we'll pick this up later.
Yeah, you started to tell your story the moment I was going on land. But I'm kind of curious to hear how this story is going to unfold in his version. Okay, first of all, let's close the gate. Now we will go back to the boat. And back to the other beach. Okay, are you going to start talking again?
So, if you remember,
Okay, there we
I
go.
started a doozy of a story earlier. There was a frost giant king who was called Thrym, and he proved cunning enough to make off with Mjolnir while the Thunder Lummox slept. Sadly for Thrym, he didn't always think with his brain. Though he had robbed the greatest giant killer of his greatest weapon, he offered to trade it back to the Aesir in exchange for Freya as his bride.
Alright.
Now, at this point, Freya was married to Odin, and Odin, frankly, would have traded her for a sufficiently strong mead, but he saw an opportunity here. Thrym's palace was in Jotunheim, and only giants know the way. By agreeing to the marriage, they'd have to escort Freya back to their realm. So, Odin coerced Freya into using her Seithar magics to conceal Thor, so he could sneak along with her and infiltrate Jotunheim. When the hammer was produced as the wedding dowry, Thor revealed himself. He took back Mjolnir and wasted no time in smashing Thrym's skull, followed by every other giant present for the festivities. The only thing that put a stop to it was Freya, who wanted no part of this massacre. She cast a powerful spell that hurtled them both out of Jotunheim with no means of return. Odin was livid, hoping that Thor's foothold in Jotunheim would become his own. And oh, would he ever revenge himself upon Freya?
What is the point of this story, Head?
Well, for Thrym, the lesson would be to keep his priorities straight. For Freya, it's that doing good has a price. For Thor, it's that no object of power makes you what you are. And if what you are is the biggest butchering bastard in the Nine Realms, nobody can take that away from you.
Well, I guess that story is kind of similar. I mean, a lot of the important elements are there, so it is similar to the original story, except without all the fun. And another thing that occurred to me, Someone who is notably absent in Mimir's stories is Loki. I mean, even in a story like this where he featured rather prominently, there isn't even any hint of him. As a matter of fact, I'm not sure if Mimir has ever mentioned him at all. I don't think he has, but maybe I'm misremembering. But that's kinda interesting, is it not? I would like to hear Mimir's take on Loki. I mean, in the original mythology, Loki is initially a somewhat ambiguous character. I mean, he was causing a lot of problems for the Aesir, but he was also living among them and would sometimes help them as well. So, yeah, he definitely was not like a pure evil character, but kind of ambiguous, which would explain why he's not part of Mimir's story, because in Mimir's stories, people are either good or bad and nothing in between, so no room for someone like Loki. But in later stories, like the Ragnarok story, Loki definitely becomes more of an actual opponent. At first he was more like an annoying pest, but the gods kind of tolerated him because he still had his usefulness, and he was still one of them. But after he was, responsible for the incident that killed Balder, I guess they had enough of him. And after that he's definitely more of an actual opponent, which in this version would make him one of the good guys. But again, I don't remember Mimir ever mentioning him at all, so that's interesting. But yeah, I think we should now be able to activate all of these runes. Let's do it. Why didn't the rune over here properly activate? Pretty sure I hit it. Again, this one is already back. Maybe I need to do it in a different order. Let's do these first. And now this one. Okay. And there's our treasure. And that's another runic attack, heavy runic attack. Throw the Leviathan axe towards any nearby targets, automatically seeking out, hitting and inflicting frost damage to any enemies caught in its path. Huh. Well, I mean, this could be an interesting... Oh well, I guess I would have to replace Ivali's anvil with it. I thought it would be an interesting replacement for the other throwing attack that I have. I don't think I want to have two throwing attacks for my axe, so I probably won't be taking this one. Plus, I still really like Ivali's anvil. That attack is just great. Okay, so I guess that's all I have to do in this place. But I think there might be more behind this island, if I saw this correctly. Let's see.
Okay. What about the giant with 8 arms?
Starkath the Mighty, he was called. If the giants ever had anything so organized as an army, Starkath would have been their general. An opinion, in retrospect, I should have kept to myself. But no, as Odin's advisor, I kept him advised. And having bent his will towards Starkath's doom, there was no dissuading him. But even Thor wasn't stupid enough to take on Starkath on his own. No. Instead, the Aesir set forth slanders upon Starkath's name, branding him throughout the realms as a monster to be feared. They said he abducted an elf queen who killed herself rather than be ravished by the giant. Lies, of course, but you're too young for her story. In the end, even the Vanir gods and the armies of Midgard were roused to the cause. They surrounded Starkath, showered him with arrows until he was brought to his knees. He surrendered, hoping by trial he could clear his name. Thor took advantage and ripped off one of Starkath's arms, which only made it easier to sever another and another until he was satisfied. Relieved of 6 arms and too much blood, Starkath perished upon the battlefield. I regret it to this day, you know. I told myself there was nothing I could do, but I wish I'd tried.
Okay, well, I'm not familiar with this story, so I can't tell you if this is accurate or not. And there we have a Dew of Luck. Anyway.
Wow, there's 2 of them, and they're huge. I wonder why they aren't moving.
I guess that's what we have to find out.
You want a beach here?
I do. Yeah, I remember this place, but it looks different now. Oh, I just got an achievement for something. Okay, I see. I have to get those wheels moving, and then we can use the crystals to remove all of these tentacles. I can see more over here. Okay, let's have a look around and see what we can do about this. Oh, well, you have been hiding in here for a long time just to get killed. Probably. I don't actually know how long you've been hiding in here. And I guess technically you already are dead. Okay, there's more stuff we need to destroy. Yeah. But how do we start up these wheels? That's the question. I mean, it seems that they are being held in place by tentacles. So I need to find a way to remove some of them, maybe? Do I have to go back inside that place? This is just back to where I came from, probably. Oh, hang on a second. This over here might be a solution. Yep, we can make this one explode. There we go. Now, first of all, let me try to get to the other side. There's something over here. Yep. Okay. That's one of the wheels moving. Now I just have to get back. And okay, I think we can do something with those chests now. Also, I might be able to make this one explode as well. Yep, there we go. Okay, now let's see. I probably have to anticipate this a little bit. Yeah. Can't shoot directly at the crystal and not directly at the chest. Okay, here we go. Deadly Grip of Fury. Probably don't need that. Pristine Dust of the Realm. Oh, I actually need this one for my armor to upgrade it. Great. So that is one ingredient. And I do know where to find the rest. That is the Greater Crest of Flame. Now, let's do the same with this chest. Again, I kind of have to anticipate a little bit. That was not enough. It's kind of hard to see when this crystal is coming up. Well, that was too late. This one is a lot difficult. Come on. Nope. I mean, I'm not sure if you're in like a good position to actually shoot it. Where are you? Yeah, you should maybe try to get to a better place, like over here. I'm not sure where Trace is running around at the moment. Let's try it here. Yeah, it takes a few seconds to explode, but it's kind of hard to aim at it while it's still down here. Okay, let's try this again. Oh,
no respect for my time.
I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to call the squirrel. Just want to properly shoot one of these crystals. I think I have to be in a different position. This is not working from over here. Maybe from here. He's not really targeting them, that's the other problem. Okay, there we go. So it's kind of possible, but has to be timed very precisely. And now I get some treasure that I probably don't even need. Well, I mean, I'm sure I find some use for that. And finally, we have to repeat the same with these roots over here, but this seems to be a little bit easier. Easier to see when the crystals are coming. Come on, that was a hit. There we go. Okay, so what does this do? Oh, it brings up another chest. Oh, and another crystal. Okay, that's useful. And it destroys both of the roots. Okay, now can I lift you? Can I get you like to my level? Yes, I can. Okay. There we go. And finally, this chest. Frost Sigil of Runic. Okay. Well, I mean, just for the... Pristine Dust of Realm. This was totally worth it. since I really need that rune for my armor. Okay, touch the worms, where are you? Another one's over here. Okay, this one is just for you.
No match for us.
Okay, let's grab all of this. And yep, I guess we're done in this place. Let's go back to our boat. Where exactly is the boat? I think down here. Okay, here we go. And here's our next tower. And a raven, but I kind of gave up on trying to find all of them, so
I see something down there.
not going to bother. Can we use this elevator to get up? Yep. Oh, there's actually another round here. I think I kind of remember that, but I thought I did close all the realm tiers already. Anyway, let's light the brazier first.
Another name. Deirdreful.
Someone who
before.
loved the Valkyries enough to do this. I wonder. Perhaps the Queen?
Maybe. Now let's see what's inside here. Okay, a Draugr. Probably more than one. Definitely more than one. Okay. Let's close it up. A dust of rams. And yeah, apparently there's more than 18, so I guess you only needed 18 for that labor to finish, but there's actually more than that. Sure, let's go down this way and see where it's going to lead us. We're probably just down to the water, but let's check it out. Now I believe this beach over here is where I need to go if I want to go back to the Valkyrie place, which is something I will do later, so we may skip this beach for now, especially since that tower is already lit. Don't really have to go back there anymore. Yeah, this is... Oh, hang on a second.
If I'm not mistaken, we've yet to discuss the tale of the giant Bergelmire.
Okay, let's wait for that.
Oh yeah. I remember his shrine. It looked happier than the other ones. Mostly.
It begins in an ocean of blood.
Finally, a story worth hearing.
If you remember, Ymir, the first giant, was fatally stabbed by Odin. It's in his blood our story starts. Ymir's magical guts poured out in a torrent so violent it threatened to flood all of creation. The Jotnar were unprepared, as the very last of them were washed away in the endless tide. Not just Ymir, but all of giant kind faced extinction. And so would Odin's victory have been complete. But Ymir's kind did not all perish that day. Staying afloat in the hollowed husk of a tree, the frost giant Bergelmire endured, as did his lady wife. For weeks they sailed, until finally they came upon a new land. They called it Jotunheim. And there they would start anew. As father and mother they would multiply exceedingly, and as king and queen they worked to make Jotunheim a land where giants would know no master but themselves. Bergelmire never sought revenge for Odin's slaughter. His vengeance was to live and prosper. He died at peace, a legion of his kin to mourn him. He would ever be known as Bergelmire the Beloved.
Bergelmire the Beloved. Huh. I've never heard a story end that way. Not a true one, anyway.
You do, laddie.
Well, maybe it's not true. Again, I can't really tell you much about the story, whether it's accurate or not. So we'll just take Mimir's word for it. But yeah, let's go on land. And it's kind of funny that Mimir was just telling us about how the giants almost faced extinction. And here we are, driving the poor trolls to extinction by killing every single one of them that we meet. I mean, they are clearly like sentient beings, right? They have a language and so on, so maybe we shouldn't be killing them so recklessly. Alright, let's get away a little bit from his attacks here. What the hell is he doing anyway? Okay, where are you? Alright, here you are. Okay. I think this should finish him off. Yeah, this was an attack that I haven't really seen before so far. Kinda exploding pillars. Light runic attack. A massive shockwave attack that sends all enemies flying back. Okay. I guess I'll have a look at that one later as well. Yeah, this troll must have emerged after the water went down. I don't think we have to go back up here because we already lit the braziers, but maybe there's like another realm here that I forgot to close on my first visit. Nope, this place is looking good. And apparently there's no way down on this side. So let's return this way. Also, do we have all the stories about Jötnar shrines now? I mean, it should be easy enough to check this out. Skadi, Skolenhati, Ymir, Bergelmire, Godor, Jörmungandr, Starkadr, Surtur, Thamur, Thrym. Well, what's interesting is that apparently he hasn't told us about Hrungnir yet, even though this was like the first shrine that I found. Because it's the only codex entry that only has like one paragraph. No addition from Mimir. Okay, I believe this is a way back to the Valkyries. We will ignore that for now. Let's see if we can actually finish lighting all the braziers in this episode. Well, at least the ones that are accessible. I'm not going to check out the elf outpost again, I guess. I do remember this place.
That dragon, it's Baldur's, isn't it?
Yes.
And you brought it down to save me?
It was very heroic.
What dragon are you talking about? I'm not seeing anything. Not sure what you are seeing, Atreus. Okay, I think we can go up here. And yeah, I remember this place. We fought a knight here. Now let's light the brazier.
Another name.
Oh, there's a dragon.
The arcane runes. They must have been cluing us to look for Valkyries imprisoned in Muspelheim and Niflheim.
Yeah, I already figured that out. Yeah, that's a dragon, I suppose. Can we get a little bit closer? Let's have a look at it. We might be able to, but not from over here. I think I know how to get there, though. Let's check this out. First of all, we need to go back down. Take the boat. And if I remember correctly, there's like a beach over here. Yep. And I think this should take us to the place where the dragon crashed. Probably. Also, apparently, I have never picked up this over here. Let's do it now. I think this is the right way. Up here. And yep, here we are. Huh. That's a dead dragon. Has some kind of collar. And there's a treasure? A dragon tear. Well, I guess the dragon shed one last tear before it died. Okay, I think we can go back this way. And then down here. Okay, I mean, the episode is getting kind of long, but I will try to light the remaining braziers today if I can. Unless I discover like another really huge place that requires a lot of puzzle solving. Well, this one has a knight on top of it, so... how do we get up here? Got a boat dock. And some hex silver, but this one is broken. What about the other side? Nope. Oh, but I remember these contraptions. I didn't fully use them because I was busy going in that direction, but I think I could also go in this direction, so this is probably what I need to do. Okay. Oh, great, we have yet another revenant. Okay, well that was quick work.
I'm ready.
Do we have more? Atreus seems to think so. Yep, there's more. Alright. Yeah, I have been here. I hope this is the right way to get to these contraptions again. I think it is. I just have to go back up to the original island of death. Okay, I need to continue climbing over here. Yep, here we go. Okay, how did this work again? I have to use this to lower them. Right. Then I can move over to the other side. And then I can lift them up again. And continue to move over. Now I have to lift this one up. And lower this one, I suppose. Yep. And there we go. Oh, right, I have to lift this first. Yeah, I think this is going to get me to the tower and the brazier and the knight who's waiting there for me. Okay, I hope you are ready for another battle. There we go. Oh, this one is actually kinda strong. It's a level 7 one. But I think I should be able to defeat him without too many problems. Let me evade this one. And this one should finish him off. There we go. Do you want to say something, Kratos? Okay.
Another name. Gunnar.
6 of 8. And 1 I can't light because it's not here. So yeah, let's extend this episode a little bit so we can light the final one, which should be the one over here. And I guess I can go down this way now. It also seems that Mimir doesn't have any more stories, at least he hasn't really been talking for the past few minutes. So why are you not going to tell me about Hrungnir? For some reason he kind of skipped over that one. Alright, let's see. Can we just go up here? I believe so. I kind of remember being here before. Right. Let's do it. And that should be the final brazier, at least the final one we can actually light.
Another name. Hildur. That's all the ones I see. How are we supposed to light the braziers on a tower that's not there?
That's a very good question. I'm sure at some point we will find out. No, I do not believe I have to go back to that place because we have been there not that long ago. So I feel we did a pretty thorough sweep of the Lake of Nine. Favors completed 1 of 1, artifacts found 4 of 7, mystic gateways. Well, I'm missing 1 mystic gateways, 1 lore marker. I mean, I can look at some of these regions and see what I'm missing. Forgotten Caverns is complete. Isle of Death, there's something undiscovered. I mean, that might be a raven, right? So if I'm missing something, it's probably most likely to be one of the ravens. Foothills, again, the undiscovered one is probably just a raven. Stone Falls. So where would be that missing lore marker and gateway, I wonder. Anyway, I think I have done a decently thorough sweep of this place again. I lit all the braziers. I found some useful materials, but the episode is getting very long, so I'm going to make a cut here. I think in between episodes I will return to Muspelheim to do a few more trials off camera, just to get more of these crests of flame, and then I can fully upgrade my armor. So in the next episode we will actually continue with the main mission. But for now, let's call it a day. As always, thank you for watching, and see you again next time.